What is going on, everybody? Hopefully everyone's having a great weekend. Welcome back to Trading Learning 101. I thought I'd make a little video for you guys here and show you guys my trading setup, how I have my work area set up, what I use, the scanners I use, how I have my trading platform set up, and what scanners I use, and just show you guys everything that I use. So let's jump into it. First up here, I took some pictures and I posted it on my Discord group last night. And if you're not currently subscribed to the Discord group, the link's in the description down below. I'll be in there all the time during market hours and everything. So this is the front view of my trading setup right now. This is what I'm looking at currently. I have two curved monitors right here, and then I just have a big, like, 43-inch TV that I use right here. That's just been great for me. I have my little webcam right here, a calculator, a notebook to write notes, and some sticky notes in the background to write little notes when I have to. And I have a little piece of paper right there to remind me of just basic rules during market hours. When stuff happens real time and real fast in the market, you can forget a lot of your rules and you can be undisciplined at times. And when you're trading and you're a day trader in the market, you can let your emotions easily take over like that. So I think it's mentally good to have something in front of you, a list of your basic rules. That way, when you're about to break one of your rules, you got it staring you right in the face. And here's another view of it right here. And then I have a poster up here of just basic chart patterns that I'll just randomly glance at. And then I have myself another note right here to myself. I like notes around my area, and this is what the note says: you're a professional profit taker, don't get greedy, take what you can. And since we're trading with a lot of money with our portfolios, I just have $100 bill just up on my wall. It's fake. I just printed it out with colored ink, but it's visually good to see that when you're in the middle of a trade, because if you're up $2, $3, $4, $1,000 or something, you don't physically get to touch that. You just physically see it on a screen. If I'm up $800, I look up and I see that $100 bill, I could tell myself, hey, right now I have eight of those $100 bills. Let's lock it in. And then this is just a side view of my area. This is just in the corner in my living room. I got myself a little table right here, my little stuffed animal dog right here for good luck, a stress ball, and my glasses case. And this table right here, this is just a basic fold-out table I got from Walmart for like $50. I really didn't see the point in spending $500 on a nice fancy desk that I'll have to worry about hauling around with me if I ever choose to move, because I'm currently in an apartment. When I move, or if I move, I don't want to worry about hauling that big thing around when I can just easily fold this up. It doesn't take up much room, and I can easily just move it. This 25-pound little desk right here instead of a 200, 300-pound desk. And if I wanted, in the future, I could add on to it, buy another one, and put it along right here. But I've had this desk for 2 years, and it's been very, very stable. As you can see, I've been able to put 3 monitors on it and still have enough room to work around in. And that's a bigger picture of the chart patterns. And I thought I posted a picture of the notes, but I'll read to you what the notes right here say. Settle down, an opportunity will present itself. Do not trade the open bell. Get out, cut that loser. Do not chase. You know what you're doing. Patience always pays. Stick with your plan. Take that profit. Take low-hanging fruit. And on the side, I got written along the edges, I just have cut it. So if I'm in a trade that's not working out, or if it's a loser, cut it. So that's my trading setup. Now let's get into scanners. What I use is Trade Ideas. You'll have it pop up right here. Trade Ideas has made me a lot of money. If you're looking for a great stock scanner, I highly recommend Trade Ideas. I pay $118 a month. I get all the great functions of it. I get to use pretty much all of it but the artificial intelligence. If you're interested in Trade Ideas, I got a link down in the descriptions down below. Just think, the $118 you pay for that month, one trade pays for it, and you still make enough to profit. And it's giving you real-time alerts. But I have it on my other screen right here. So this is how I have it set up. First, I have a chart right here. Then I got a scanner, and we'll go into these scanners a bit more. This is my range scanner of 25 cents and more. This is continually scanning the market for stocks with a range of 25 cents or greater. This is the channel bar right here. These are just my two setups right here. David's setup, pre-market scan, and then they have all these different scan options to choose from. I barely ever use them. I just stick to the basics. And then I got a high-low ticker here. So during the market hours, this is scanning all the stocks that are priced between $1 and $100, and it'll tell me how much. So it's 50-50 right now. It will tell me 50% of stocks from $1 to $100 are breaking out to new highs. 50% of the stocks are breaking to new lows. And it fluctuates throughout the day. And then I'll compare it with a chart of the SPY right here. And then I got a beast mode scanner. And what this beast mode scanner it's just a momentum scanner. When stocks are breaking out to new highs on the day with the criterias that I set it under, it'll give me alerts right when the market opens. So this is pretty much my morning open bell scanner right here. This is my go-to. As soon as the market opens, I have it programmed. Say the tickers, I'll hit play sound, and I have it built-in text-to-speech. And every ticker that pops up, it'll say over sound the ticker. That way I don't have to constantly look over at it. I can just hear the tickers that are just being sounded off on this, and which ones have the momentum at the morning bell, which one is volume attacking. And I have this set up. We'll go into a little bit more on how I have it set up. And then I got the company profile card right here. So every ticker that I click on, I have it listed with all the information that I want to know when I click on a ticker. So I just clicked on USAT. It's going to tell me the float, the shares outstanding, the market cap. Its average true range is 40 cents, held by institutions, held by insiders. Their earnings date is 4.25 days away. Short float percentage, today's range, the cash they have, their current debt, daily RSI, average daily volume, and their revenue. You can click on this profile here, and it'll give you their business summary about what the company's about. And then you got their profile here from what exchange they're on, what sector, subsector, industry group, industry sub industry. I really like this thing right here. And you could customize this too on however you want it. If you wanted to know PE ratios, there's a huge list of stuff you could add to columns on all of these. You could literally customize these scanners the way you want. Like if you wanted to look for stocks that are above all of its moving averages and it's got over 500,000 in volume and it's breaking out to new daily lows or new daily highs, you can do that. And then this is my new daily highs scanner. Just like the beast mode scanner, these stocks, but it's just under different criterias. Whenever a stock's breaking out to touching a new daily high, it'll print off on this. And then I got the biggest percentage gainers right here. And this updates during market hours, giving me a list of all the biggest percentage gainers on the day. And then I just literally made a new one last night. I don't know why it's not on here. This one right here. It's a multi-strategy window. I'm excited to use this one right here. This has pre-built, I added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strategies into this scanner right here. And the strategies I put into this are turbo breakup scan, which is volume surging into a ticker. That's what that's scanning. See it before breaking news. Pretty much if there's huge volume going into a stock before they put out news on it, there's 7 or more prints on the times and sales, it'll alert this one. It's hard to explain. Bullish stocks under $20 moving up fast. Down big yesterday but up big today. Sector breakout divergence. And then bottom pattern recognition. And those are all the scans that I have into this right here. I literally just built this last night. I'm going to be going into the upcoming week and how to use this. But this is how I have trade ideas set up on my big monitor over here on the TV. And literally every ticker you tick, the profile will pop up on it, and I have a chart right here of it on the intraday to show me what it's doing intraday. How you do that is you just go up to your chart right here, you go into properties, and you click on symbol linking. Link the chart to all your scans that you have open currently. And then the SPY right here, I always just have this open by itself. I always want to monitor the SPY and see how well that's performing. Same thing, go into properties and symbol linking, just make sure that one's dechecked. And on this one, I like to show crosshairs, but if you don't like the dark theme on it, again, go into properties, just make sure you decheck the dark theme, and I'll change it to white. But let's go into how I have a couple of these scanners set up. First, we'll go to the beast mode. How do I have the beast mode set up? We'll click on configure, go to advanced. So these are the alerts that I have selected for it. New high scan, new high filtered, halt, resume. So anytime a stock gets halted or resumed from the halt, it pops up on that scanner. So the float on this, it's scanning for stocks under 100 million in float. The max is 100 million, no more. The price range on it is from 25 cents to $20. Change from the close is 10 cents minimum. And then volume today is at least 70,000. And then I have the max blank. The volume 1 minute is 200% more than normal. Go to the exchanges. All I have checked is the NASDAQ, the American Stock Exchange, and the New York Stock Exchange. And then I have all my columns right here that I want to show up on the scanner. Today's range, the count alerts. The count alerts is how many times has that ticker popped up on that scanner. The more times it's popped up on that scanner, the better, because I know that stock has attention. Like CMCM right here. Down big yesterday, but up big today. It popped up on this scanner 27 times. I'm making this video on a Sunday. This happened Friday. This popped up 27 times on a Friday. I have change from the close, money, volume today, shares, change from the close percentage, the float, the price, the symbol, and the time. I should have the description on there too. That way, if it runs into a halt, it'll tell me. Click OK, OK, and that's the beast mode scanner. There's the description right there. And what's cool about these scanners is you can go back in time and see how a day performed. So I'm making this November 18th. It's a Sunday. Go to the scanner right here, right click it, go to history, see how it says real time, the last trading day, the previous trading day, all, or time frame. Click on time frame. Let's go back to, and you can go back months if you wanted to, but let's go to, today's the 18th. Let's go back to last Monday, so the 12th at 9 a.m., 9:30 a.m., and it's going to end on Tuesday. Let's just scan the market. When the market opened Monday at 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Monday. I did it backwards. So it's scanning from 9:30 a.m. on Monday to Monday the 12th, 11:30 a.m. So I'm just scanning what it did for 2 hours on Monday the 12th, 2018. Click OK, and there you go. It's generating the scan right now. And you can see right here, RSLS, it popped up on here, it resumed from a halt. And then just go down, go down, go down. And these are all the stocks that popped up on this scanner for that day. And it's still got more available. When it says more available, just right click it, go to history, and click the more. Show you the ones that are remaining. So right when the market opened at 9:30, we had NBEV hitting, making new highs on the day. Popped up twice, and then BBOX, and then MTNB, POD, and then when I'm going back and looking at all this stuff, I'll pull up my broker, which I don't have open right now. I'll just type in the ticker and see how it performed through the whole week. And if I like anything that I see, I'll add it to a watch list. A lot of these stock scanners that I have right here are just simple scans. They're nothing too fancy. As you can see, I have a high of day scanner, a range scanner, a biggest percentage scanners, and a momentum scanner. I've been using this same setup literally for a year without changing anything. I'm all about keeping it simple. I don't want to make things too complicated. The most complicated thing I have is this multi-strategy window right here with 5 or 6 different strategies in here. And this is just something I just made. And the whole thing of this trade ideas is it's in the name to give you ideas, to generate ideas during the trading day. You know, there's so many stocks in the stock market to just try to find stuff. Why not create custom scanners to do the work for you? It'll pop up the results. You simply just click on it, look at the charts, look into it, see if you like it, and if you like it, put it on your watch list. That's the whole idea of this thing, and this is why I love trade ideas. This is how I generate my watch list every week, every day. Look at all these stocks it gives you, and you get to go back in time. So the biggest percentage gainer, time frame, use historical date. Let's go back to Tuesday, right when the market closed at 4 o'clock p.m. And this is Eastern time. Click OK. There's the biggest percentage gainers right there for Tuesday at 4:30 p.m., right when the market closed. If you wanted to see what the biggest percentage gainers were on Monday at noon, you could do that. That's the power of trade ideas. This is why I love Trade Ideas. You can do anything with this. And they already have a lot of pre-built-in scans into this. Go to new right here. You can have alert windows, top list windows, multi-strategy windows, single stock window, compare count window. That's this right here. A chart window. And just to show you, if you don't, it's to make one is not complicated. It's literally, you'll be able to walk yourself through it. You don't need to know how to code or anything. Everything's pre-built into this. And all you got to do is, literally, you can search for what you want in the search tool and it'll pop up. To show you real quick, they already have pre-built-in scanners here. They got bullish scanners that you can add, bearish ones, and they have neutral scans. So real quick, let's go to advanced. Go to search. These are all the search options that you have. Consolidation, breakouts, pattern recognition, candlestick pattern recognition, Fibonacci, if you wanted to create a Fibonacci scan, down thrust, up thrust, 5 minutes. There's so many of these. 15-minute MACD, 60-minute hanging man. Volume, 5-minute, 30-minute, post-market volume. There's literally all kinds. Look at this huge list here. You know, their income, EPS, their flow, days to cover. So let's say you wanted to make a scan, volume. Just simply type in VOLUME. These are all the volumes you get to choose from. You got options volume, call volume, put volume. If you're into options, dollar volume, relative volume, volume by the day, volume yesterday, volume by the minutes, strong volume, unusual number of prints, high relative volume, New York Stock Exchange buy-in balance. It's literally endless on what you can do with this. This is why I love Trade Ideas. You could literally just be a idea could pop into your head of a scan and you could create it on your own. And once you familiarize yourself with Trade Ideas, you'll get used to it easily. Let's say we want to make a scan, average daily volume, 5-day. Click add filter and it adds it right there. So, and this is under the Windows specific filter. I'm not going to get too into detail. I'm just showing you real quick because I have videos on my page about Trade Ideas and how to make scanners and all that. I'm just showing you the basics real quick. Average daily volume, 5 days. The minimum at least, let's just say 750,000 to unlimited. And then you can have the flow if you wanted, the price range. Click the exchanges if you want. If you're in Canada and you want to look at the Canadian exchange, you can. And you can add what columns you want to pop up on the scan from all of these. Or if you don't see what you have in here, you can either click more or go back to the search button right here. And once you find something that you want to show up as a column, just right click it and click show as column and it'll pop up in there for you. And then you go to the summary right here. You can name the scan if you wanted and it tells you how you have your scan set up. So if you don't see something right, you can go back and edit it if you want. And then you click OK and it'll create your scan for you. But then you also right click it and then you got to save it to the cloud if you want to keep it. But that's how I have my trading station set up. I'll have my scans on my big monitor and then I'll have my charting platform on my 2 screens here. Down underneath here I'll have my Discord group running to see what the chat room's talking about, give alerts or give my ideas when the market's going on, what's going on. share my ideas. But this is how, if you guys have any questions, either about trade ideas or how I have my station set up here, ask away. I'll be more than happy to comment, and tell you the answer to whatever question you have. If you're new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, that like button, join the Trading Learning 101 community. I hope you guys liked the video. And again, if you like trade ideas, the description to trade ideas, I got a link in the description down below. Trade idea scanners. Click on that link. It'll direct you right to the website to check it out and browse around, create an account if you want to, and sign up to it if you want. $118 a month is the bare minimum, or you could do an annual subscription. Like I said, $118 a month for real-time scanners. I have an edge with that being have it real time compared to people who don't have real-time scanners, who have delayed quotes or delayed scans from FinViz, those sites where they can create their own. If they don't have a subscription, you get more of an edge with trade ideas, like I said. And one trade pays for it for the whole month for me. Again, I hope you guys liked the video. And remember, guys, be patient, have that discipline, and study, study, study. All right, everyone. Later.